Hi Leo, welcome to your reading for the 11th of May to the 17th of May 2020. It's a weekly reading. It is also a general reading and may not resonate and will not resonate with everybody. If you can get something from it, all good. Please enjoy. Okay, I'm going to pull a overall theme for your week this week, Leo. So it's retreat into nature. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. You can talk about that while we lay down some tarot cards. So retreat into nature, Green Man. So what this is urging, Leo, is that you start to look at your connection to the earth, to the natural things around you. You know, is your focus not wide enough so that, you know, are you able to bring in some more understanding for how, you know, the natural beauties, the you know, the perfection in nature. And so this is also an understanding of where, you know, with the heart energy comes from something that is natural, that is organic, that is, you know, that is beautiful, that does not rely on, you know, material things or appearances, or, you know, that it comes from a place of, you know, there is beauty in everything. However, you know, you look at a leaf or a flower and you see the beauty within. So let's have a little bit more look at that with your cards here. So we've got the Nine of Vesicas, the Sun, yay, Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the King of Chalices, yay, so Vesicas, Justice, the Devil, the Maid of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so your overall, it's a good start to the week here. The overall energy is really, really great. So you've got the Nine of Vesicas, and here we've got this natural looking environment as well. So this is really, you know, the message that is coming through from Spirit for you, Leo, is to start to you know, to water, to nurture, to grow those things that are going to sustain you in the long run, the things that are going to make you feel good about who you are. So, you know, this is bringing through the passion, you know, and just really, you know, putting your attention to things that actually make you feel good, but that you can actually sustain them. So, you know, that they're not fleeting. They don't just go and then come back, you know, and they're gone. So that could be like, we're talking about, you know, the beauty of the nature thing, you know. This could, you know, is it a fashion that you're following that may not be sustainable, that may just go and not come back again? So it is really, you know, Spirit is really telling you to have a look at the things that are pure and natural to who you are, and that, you know, they will never fade, because it is in a sense, in essence, what it is. Now this is the card that crosses that, and this is the Sun card. So this is, you can find your happiness, you can find unconditional love, you can find joy, you know, you have the ability to seek that out. It's just a case of looking at where that's going to come from. So definitely there is that, you know, you know, beautiful card, the Sun card. It is about happiness, it's about joy, it's about really, you know, just you know, enjoying life. And, you know, you need the sun to grow your sunflowers. So we've got a real connection here of things growing, and, you know, a real manifestation feeling, a real sort of like bringing things into your experience that are going to make you feel really, really good. Okay, so this is your mindset, Leo. Seven of Swords, boundaries. So when we look at the Seven of Swords, you know, we're looking at, you know, what we need to do in order to protect ourselves. So, you know, if you want to take charge of what you're bringing into your life and what you're manifesting in your life, then you have to be careful of who you're allowing in and what you're allowing in. And this is your mindset. So that's a really good place to be, because, you know, you need to set up that protection for yourself, Leo. You need to make sure that, you know, you are in charge of what actually comes into your life and how you allow it to affect you. So you're very much in the right mindset there. Now here we have the basis of your of your reading. So this could be a Libra energy, a Libra female. It could be a masculine Libra, it's got, that has that balance of femininity. So, with the Queen of Swords, she really knows what she wants and how to go about it. Now, this is saying that you need to speak up and you need to firmly set in place the ground work, that you need to place, put your foot down and say, this is where I'm coming from. I know what I know and I know how I feel and I know how I want things to happen. It's a very ideas card, and we've got the masks that have fallen away, so you've got 2020 vision there as well. So you've got a lot of positive energy as being able to, create and, and stand up and do what you want to do this week. It is a very powerful week for you as far as your voice, and you're wanting to set your boundaries here, and this is a good way to do it, because only you can set those boundaries. So, and the good thing about this is that people will listen, which is great. Here we have in the past, and that you for the King of Chalices. So here we have the King of Chalices is Scorpio energy, but it also can be that you have been, either looking to bring some more love into your life. Maybe you've been looking for a partner, that's really sort of quite stable in their emotions, and they believe in who they are. They stand in their own power. They have this good, this good connection with self and others, and if it is you, and if this is your energy in the past, is that you have been really moving towards opening your heart and really bringing through that, the heart space and the magic and the just that feel good stuff that that you're wanting to bring into your life, and which is there. Okay, so here we have the Ace of Vesicas. This is in your immediate future there, Leo. So the Ace of Vesicas, so this is money, 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 honey. This is the top card for bringing in any abundance, any income, any resources, anything that's going to heighten what you're trying to achieve, that's going to elevate your position. Now this is coming through from Spirit, so this is an opportunity that will be coming through to you, that is because, this is what is needed for you at this time. So, don't question it. Don't sort of think, do you deserve it? Because it definitely is coming in for you because of you. Now, here you are. This is where you stand. So you want justice. You want things to work out how they should. Now, this is also could be a legal matter because we've got the Justice card there. So, if there's a legal matter that's happening at the moment, you are looking for the balance. So you're wanting things to become very balanced. You're wanting a good outcome from it. You just want to know how, where you're going with it, and that the right thing will be done. Okay, so, good space to be in. What you are in the situation is that you are too heavily attached to this outcome here, Leo. And what Spirit's saying is that you need to unchain yourself from the outcome. You need to unchain yourself from the energy that is behind whatever it is that you're waiting to get some resolution from or some justice from. So, sometimes we can get so caught up in, in making somebody else pay for what they did, or, just making sure that we get what we believe we should have, and we believe in justice to a point where you actually can become quite, you can become chained to it. You can be dependent on it. You can be codependent on it. So what that's saying is that you may find that it has become all-encompassing, all-consuming, that you really can't think any way out of it. And this is, this is where you are in the situation at that point. Now, what your hopes and fears are, Leo, is the Maid of Swords. So you're looking to be able to start to really, say what you want, and just to bring through the right words. And, when as a young person, they sometimes stumble over their words a little bit, what I'm doing at the moment, but that is part of that energy coming through. So, you've walked through the gate there, Leo. You have made a stand into a area of being able to bring forth your words, to be articulate, to be able to express yourself, to be able to be heard. And this is what you're hoping that you'll continue to do, because you're wanting to take charge of whatever situation it is. But you know that you need to be able to articulate your thoughts and get your ideas across in order for that to happen. Okay, so the outcome of your reading here is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is seen in other decks as being bound by a situation, and I talked about before being bound to this outcome or the situation and not being able to see past it. So this is encouraging you in this deck is to release. So what the message coming through for you there, Leo, is that if you can find an avenue for your pent up frustrations, for your you're just irritated, you might be angry, see all this passionate sort of fiery stuff coming through there. This is asking that you direct it, and you can see she's almost in a meditative state. And so she's wanting to direct all that energy into something positive, in something that is going to help to bring about the outcome that you require. So doing that can be easier said than done, for sure. After the fact, you think, oh, should I have said that? Should I have acted like that? Anyway, I just pull a couple of clarifiers here because I think most of it's sort of straightforward. And we'll look at the Justice card here. That's you. Get a card for that. So we have the Two of Arrows. So what that is saying is that you need to have some direction. You need to have some focus. You need to make a decision and stick with it. So, a decision will be made, but it is just the case. There may be a couple of, this could go, maybe whatever it is could go in a couple of different directions, and that's what you're waiting for. It's to come towards in your favour. But this has just been, making sure that you are, balanced in your thinking, balanced in your approach, and make sure that that any communication is on target. So, that what is meant to be said is said, and not, and not anything else that may get in the way of that outcome. So you have to be very direct in your approach, and you have to be direct because that's what you believe in, Leo, because you have a thought, this is, you've got a thought going through there, and you're wanting to make sure that it actually happens the way that you're wanting to bring that thought through. So, if you think about it, if you're wishy-washy or if you're not being direct enough, not saying what you really need to say, then the outcome could be different. Just be mindful of that. Now, I was looking at the devil when I was doing this, and so we've got the eagle here, the flyers. So what this is saying to you is that take an elevated approach to this. Take an elevated viewpoint of it. See it from a different perspective. Allow yourself to rise above whatever is holding you down, holding you in place where you don't want to be, and that's stifling your ability to move forward. So really just take a really clear look at what you're going towards. Now, this is also encouraging you too, Leo, in the fact that you have 20/20 vision, so you are seeing things very clearly. And you are able to hone into your target. So if you're wanting to, make whatever it is happen in the right way, then you definitely have the ability to hone in on what are the facts. You'll be able to see the truth, and you'll be able to let go of this being codependent on the outcome or chained to the outcome. You'll get strength from that, which is great. Right, I'm going to pull 2 cards for the Eight of Swords release for your outcome. Okay, so here we have the Ace of Bowls. Yes, so there is a lot of love and support around you. Spirit is offering you this time that things were going to, if it's something that is really dear to your heart, then you're going to feel the love and the beauty and the happiness that is coming from that. Remember, at the beginning of the reading, we had the Sun, so there is definitely that happiness coming through here. So, don't allow yourself to get sidetracked by this anger that may be coming through, and you're not knowing what to do, and because you're feeling a bit trapped in the situation. This is saying that there's a lot of love and support around you. And here we have discernment. So we've got judgment now. So judgment is saying the just rewards will come through, that the judgment will be in your favour, that you will find that, there is that 2 again. So we got back into the balance side of it. So we're looking at balance here. We're looking at keeping things calm and on a grounded level. So yes, everything will come to as you want it to come through. Leo, so don't give up hope. Don't allow that anger to get in the way. Just allow things to flow as they were. You've already been offered you know, this abundance and a positive outcome. So just take faith in that. Okay, so the last card I will pull is for the messages from heaven. So talking to heaven. Let's see what those on the other side message they have for you. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, so I have become one of your guides. I always feel emotional when I read these cards. So, you know, you've had a loved one, you know, go over to the other side, and you may be missing them like hell and wishing that they were here to sort of back you up and give you that strength and support. You know, where it said that there was this loving support there. Well, as your outcome, that loving support is them. That's what's coming through, and even around you as well. But you've got some people or person on the other side that has really got your back there, Leo. Is really going to give you strength. Is going to you may hear, you know, something, a song, or you know, somebody even just whistling, or a smell, you know, some scent or whatever, that reminds you of them, or you might find a feather or whatever it is that's going to be coming through. They're going to show themselves so that you know that they're there. And you know, it may be in your dream state. It may be you just know that they're there. You can feel them. You just, you know, and you might start chatting to them. So yes, a lot of love and support there for you this week, Leo. So a beautiful week, a lot of opportunities. Like I said, don't get caught up in being too attached to the outcome that, you know, you lose sight of what you're aiming for. And remember that you need to release your anger in, you know, in a way that's going to serve your highest good. All right. Well, you have a great week, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.